Hi friends, a very warm welcome you all to this Raman tutorial for English. My dear friends, in today's video we are going to discuss about one of the most important topics for all types of competitive exams, that is above and over. My dear friends, please keep watching this video till the end so that at the end of this video you will have a test paper to be solved. At the same time, the test paper is solved in a detailed explanation. So keep watching this video to get proper and complete idea about the proper usage of above and over. My dear friends, let us go and discuss about the correct usage of above and over. My dear friends, these two words are prepositions. The words have similar definition and can sometimes be used as synonyms for each other. See, these two words are prepositions and these words have same definition and these words can sometimes be used as synonyms for each other. That means these are all similar words. These two words are very similar words, but in real usage there is a slight difference. About this going to discuss in detail, my dear friends. So let us go and see first over. Over. See, my dear friends, the first usage of over is covering or on top of. See, this definition tells us that over means that one thing is covering or laying on the top of the something else. See, this definition tells us that covering or laying on the top of something else. So in such conditions we must use over. For example, she wears mask over the mouth. She wears the mask over the mouth. She wears the mask over the mouth. Go with the other example. He spreads the bed sheet over the bed. He spreads the bed sheet over the bed. Here we should not use above the bed because bed sheet is covering the whole bed. That's why we must say he spreads the bed sheet over the bed. So like that, lay the blanket over his legs. See here, lay the blanket over his legs. Lay the blankets on his legs also possible. So even over his legs also possible because blanket is covered his leg. That's why over is also a suitable one here. At the same time, let us go with the another example. She is wearing a sundress over her swimsuit. She is wearing a sundress over her swimsuit. See, over, that means swimsuit covers the sundress covers the swimsuit. That's why over is very essential to be used here, my dear friends. So let us go with the other example. I put my hand over mouth to keep her quiet. I put my hand over her mouth. That means I covered her mouth with my hand to keep her quiet. So that's why in order to cover mouth, so as my hand is covering her mouth, that's why over is the very essential preposition to be used instead of above. So let us go and learn another usage of over. So that is, over also suggests movement. For example, see, when the thing is above, at the same time it has the movement, then we can use over, my dear friends. See, let's go through the examples. An aeroplane flew over the city. See here, over would suggest the movement from one side to another. The movement of aeroplane. Here, the word flew is the movement. So, at the same time, let us go with the other example. Here, the word flew shows the movement. So that's why over is the most suitable one, my dear friends. And then let us go with the other example. The cat sprang over the wall. The cat sprang over the wall. Here the word sprang, the verb sprang shows the movement. That's why over is very essential, my dear friends. So this is also the second usage of over. And let us go with the third usage of over, similar usage of what you can call above. So here we can use third usage of over is numbers. So my dear friends, this definition tells us that over is used with the numbers which refers in the meaning of more than. See, this definition tells us that over is used with the numbers which it refers in the meaning of more than. For example, over 20 students. Over 20 students means 20 plus students, we can understand. I mean more than 20 students. With the meaning of over is here more than. The meaning of over here more than. I mean more than 20 students were absent in the class yesterday. So like that, over 20,000 liters of milk. Over 20,000 liters of milk means more than 20,000 liters of milk is spoiled due to carelessness of the workers, my dear friends. So my dear friends, these are the three main and important usage of over which are confusing with the usage of above. So now let us go and discuss more about above. Above. Above is used in a higher place. Means over. Over is also, the meaning of over is also higher. The meaning of above is also higher. But so let us go and see what is the difference. This definition tells us that above can sometimes mean the same thing as over. However, above is usually something that is higher than something else. It also specifies a certain position. See, my dear friends, above is usually something that is higher than something else. Over also is something that is higher than something else. But here it also usually specifies a certain position. That means if the thing is stagnant, then we use above. If the thing is in movement, then we use over. This is the difference, my dear friends. So let us go and learn with the examples. Put your hand above your head. I mean, keep your hand higher than your head. So here, let us go with the other example. Raju lives above the wine shop. The meaning is his apartment is located on the top of the wine shop. Similarly, a clerk is above a peon. A clerk is above a peon. See this, my dear friends, this is the another usage of above. That one we are going to discuss a little bit later. At the same time, he kept his head above water. So go through other examples. Don't go about the speed limit. I saw the moon above the roof. Above all, children need love. So my dear friends, these are the uses of above. So above is used, I think, when we are talking about rank or position, or so when we are comparing one's rank with the other, then also above is used. Here a clerk is above a peon. So I think the following table will give you a detailed information, will clear you correctly so about the difference between above and over, my dear friends. See, in the first column, over. So where do we use over? Over is used in the meaning of higher in relation to something else, but there must be movement. Keep in your mind, my dear friends, over is also means as higher in relation to something else, but there must be movement. See here, the clouds moved over the city. That means there is a movement of clouds. That's why over is used. If there is no movement, if there is the cloud is in a certain position, then we must use above. Here over is preferred just because there is a movement, my dear friends. Similarly, we go and discuss about above. See, above is also used for higher in meaning in relation to something else, but there must be stagnant. That means in a certain position. There must not be a movement of the noun. Noun should not be moved. Okay, it is placed on something higher. Then we must use above, my dear friends. See here, the clouds above began to get thicker. Here there is no movement of clouds. At that time we must use above. But so here you see there is a movement of clouds. So that's why over is used. So similarly, the fan is fixed above the bed. The fan is fixed above the bed. Here we should not use over because the fan is fixed. The fan is fixed. There is no movement of fan here. So that's why above is used, my dear friends. So but here you see the monkey jumps over the wall. Jumping is an action, is a movement of work. That's why over is preferred. But here there is no movement. Here there is no movement of fan. It is already fixed. At that time we are going to use above, my dear friends. So let us go with the other usage of over. See, over is used when we are going to refer numbers more than. In such conditions, we are going to use over. See, when the numbers are meant more than, then we are going to use over, my dear friends. Over 100 people. 100 people means here more than 100 people attended the party. So over here, over means more than, my dear friends. When it is referring to numbers, then we must use what? Over, my dear friends. So like this. So here also, over 30,000 students. Over 30,000 students. Over means more than 30,000 students. Here over means more than. More than. So more than 30,000 students appeared the refreshment course, my dear students, my dear friends. See, come to the above. See, above means higher than. Here also more than. Reference, point on scale, point, level, rank or power. See, my dear friends, in this, the headmaster's post is above the teacher's post in this position. My dear friends, now we do not say here the headmaster's post is over the teacher's post, because while marking about higher, when it is more than one's post or one's scale or point or rank or level, then above is preferred. We should not use here over, because one's rank or power is shown here, not the numbers. That's why above is used, my dear friends, here. So at the same time, he works above the expectation level of the boss. Here also above the expectation. That means certain degree of expectation. Certain degree of expectation the boss has. But the worker works above the expectation level of the boss. That's why when we are going to mark the higher degree or more power, rank, scale or level than someone's, that time it is preferred to use above rather than over, my dear friends. So let us go and learn the another usage of cover. Another usage of over is cover. See, he wears a coat over his shirt. He wears a coat over his shirt. My dear friends, we should not say he wears a coat above his shirt, because the main reason is coat is covered completely the shirt. When something is covered completely the something, then we must prefer what? Over, not above, my dear friends. At the same time, let us go with the another example. He pulls the blanket over his legs. This example we have already discussed above, my dear friends. So like this, one more usage is above is used when mentioned on an earlier page or higher page on the same page. For example, see the example given above. So for example, just before few minutes back I already used above one example. See the example given above is also here above is used when we are going to mention an earlier page or higher than the same, higher on the same page, higher position, above position, then we use above, my dear friends. So these are the some important usage of above and over. So the difference, important differences between above and over, my dear friends. So let us have a test here. So with the words above and over. So first question, go and observe. They have got a nice little house dash the river. They have got a nice little house dash the river. I think above the river is the most suitable word, my dear friends, not over the, what you can call, river is used. Above the river is the most suitable word. Here above is the answer. So let us go and discuss with the second question. The cloud dash the western part of the country is getting thicker. Can anyone guess, my dear friends? The cloud dash the western part of the country is getting thicker. Actually, this question, this example we have discussed in the earlier. So I think this is the correct answer. The cloud above the western part. That means cloud is placed over the western part of the country. That means the cloud has no movement here when we are talking about that. So that's why above is the most suitable word, my dear friends. Let us go with the third example. He put on a coat, which is the right answer, my dear friends, dash shirt over. He put on a shirt over his, he put on a coat over his shirt. Over is the correct answer, my dear friends. So let us go with the fourth example. The plane flew over or above the hills. Here over the hills is the correct one because the word flew has the movement. That's why over is the most suitable word, my dear friends. Next, let us go with the fifth example. The temperature is 5 degrees dash 0. Can anyone guess, my dear friends? The temperature is 5 degrees dash 0. So I think 100% above 0 level. 0 level, point, rank. When we are going to talk about higher than something, point or level or rank or position, then above is preferred rather than over, my dear friends. That's why the most suitable one is above. To be filled in the blank here is, my dear friends. Let us go with the sixth example. The boy is well dash average in intelligence. The boy is well above average. The boy is well above average in intelligence. So this is the right answer for the sixth question, my dear friends. Next, seventh one. There were dash 100 people at the venue. Can anyone guess, my dear friends? There were more than or over 100 people at the venue, my dear friends. Next, let us go and discuss with the eighth question. She drives the car above or over the speed limit. So, my dear friends, above the speed limit. She drives the car above the speed limit is the most suitable answer for this. And the last question, but not least, so let's go and have a discussion on last question. Water in the pond raised dash the thigh level. Water in the pond raised, which is the correct answer? Above the thigh level is the right answer, my dear friends. My dear friends, thank you for watching this video till the end. Have a great day. Thank you very much.